Hey folks, Comic Book Man here with your Shipshape update for the 13th of June 2018. This is our 1247th week of altering your reality. And when you stop down to your full service comic book store alternate reality this coming Wednesday at 7 a.m., you'll find 221 brand new and returning items on the racks and ready to go here at Alternate Reality. And of those 221, 178 of them will be brand new comics. And of course, all new comics are 15% off every day for everyone here at Alternate Reality. So all week long, you can save up to $110.73 on your new comics. You might not save quite that much. I mean, you will if you buy every one of them, but you're not going to do that. So come on down for your piece, though, of that $110 pie, because it's waiting for you. Now, of those 178 books, 22 of them are going to be brand new first issues, and we always first day sale our books on the first day they come out, New Comic Wednesday. 25% off all first issues. That includes all of those 22 books that I just mentioned. $25.44 in savings is what's waiting for you down here if you come in New Comic Wednesday. If you miss New Comic Wednesday, and I still have these books, they'll still be 15% off all week long, so stop on down. Now, of all those books that I just mentioned, 17 of them are all ages items, and our kids' book of the week for this week, which is at the top of all of our all ages stuff, is Tangled, number 2 of 3. This is a $3.99 cover price, $2.99 all week long because it's our kids' book of the week, 25% off all week long. This has 3 different stories in it of Princess Rapunzel and Eugene, where they get in all sorts of adventures. It has 2 variant covers. The standard cover, which is a homage cover to Amazing Fantasy 15. Oh, it looks like Spider-Man, doesn't it? And this classic looking cover from the 60s with an sort of an artsy deco type style. Anyway, both these books will be here while supplies last, 25% off all week long. Stop on down. Now, for our top 10 list, as always, the top 10 list starts at number 10, works its way up to number 1. This ranking is based on my shipping and my ordering. Your mileage may vary at another store, but here at Alternate Reality, these are the top 10 books that I ordered for this week. And coming in at number 10 is Peter Parker's Spectacular Spider-Man number 305, No More Part 2. This is written by Chip Zdarsky, drawn by Adam Kubert. The whole point behind the storyline is the importance of responsibility. Peter and JJ are still on that parallel Earth, and they both learn a lesson in responsibility. Like, Peter hasn't learned enough of that in his life. Anyway, this will be 15% off all week long. Coming in at number 9 is Flash number 48, Flash War Part 2. Joshua Williamson writes it, and Howard Porter draws it. Wally West is just not happy with reality, so he decides to change it, and then 0 Hour happens. It's amazing. For those of you who remember 0 Hour, 0 Hour happens. This has got 2 variant covers, the standard cover and another beautiful Virgin cover. You know, why doesn't DC go back to making posters? This would make a great poster right here. DC really needs to go back to making posters and start making some of these covers their posters. It's just absolutely beautiful. Anyway, 15% off all week long. Coming in at number 8 is X-Men Blue number 29, The Search for Jimmy Hudson, written by Cullen Bunn and drawn by Nathan Stockman. The Blue team tracks down Jimmy. He's still infected by that demonic symbiote, and they fight, and all hell breaks loose. Be sure to stop down. This will be 15% off all week long. Coming in at number 7 is Venom number 2, written by Danny Cates, drawn by Ryan Stegman. Beautiful art in this book. Eddie Brock is still coming to terms with the symbiote, and then a dragon symbiote shows up at the end, as well as a certain Spider-Man, not from this universe, who's not very happy with the Venom symbiote. This book, 15% off all week long. Don't miss out on it. Coming in at number 6, Detective Comics number 982. The Cursing of Gotham City. This is written by Mike Moriki and drawn by Sebastian Fujiyama. Deacon Blackfire returns. Remember Jim Starlin's Deacon Blackfire? That Deacon Blackfire. He returns as we examine the cursing of Gotham City. Why do so many bad things happen in Gotham City? It's cursed! Oh, no kidding. 2 variant covers. The standard cover and yet another Virgin cover. Poster! Anyway, coming in at number 5 is the Marvel 2-in-1 Annual number 1, written by Chip Zdarsky, drawn by Declan Shavley. Ben and Dr. Doom go to a parallel Earth. They find the doom of that Earth. They find a dead Reed of that Earth. And eventually it all leads them to the one true Reed Richards that everyone's been looking for. And you know what Reed's done? He's reconvened the Council of Reeds. Because it was such a good idea the first time, why not do it again? But it has a different purpose this time around, which you'll find out in this issue. This comes with 2 variant covers. This one, which is really a misnomer because the Human Torch does not appear anywhere in this book. And this cover, which of course isn't. Both Ben and the infamous Iron Man star in Marvel 2-in-1 this issue. Of course, it's an annual. It's $4.99 cover price, 15% off all week long. Actually, it's first issue, so it's 25% off all day New Comic Wednesday, so stop down for that. Coming in at number 4, Magic Order number 1 of 6 from the Millarverse. This borrows heavily from Vertigo's Trenchcoat Brigade and a lot of the mystical stuff that Vertigo did back in the 90s and early 2000s. It has a very Neil Gaiman-ish feeling about it. Magicians and mages are assembled for the Magic Order for the first time in this universe. This comes with 3 variant covers. This one, and a black and white cover of this one. They're all going to be 25% off New Comic Wednesday and then 15% off the rest of the week. Stop on down, pick it up. This is going to be a hot book, I think. Coming in at number 3 is Hawkman, number 1. This is our book of the week. It's number 3 in the rankings, but it's our book of the week. Written by Robert Venditti, drawn by Brian Hitch. Carter Hall relives many of his past lives while he's stealing a relic from a giant gorilla god in Greece. It makes sense in the book. Called the Nautilus, which has nothing to do with the submarine. It looks like a big cone shell. And in the meantime, Madame Xanadu stops by to help him out and tells him, you want to figure out what's going on in your life? You got about 100 more deaths to go before you figure that out. So we're going to have a lot of fun with this book. And he doesn't die in this issue, by the way. This comes with 2 variant covers, a standard cover, and this cover, great poster. Both of these will be 25% off all week long while supplies last. It's our book of the week. Be sure to check it out. Coming in at number 2 is our other book of the week, Man of Steel number 3. As mentioned before, all the Man of Steel issues are 25% off all week long here at Alternate Reality. Number 3 will be 25% off all this week. Bendis' 3rd issue. You know, it's a bad day to be the Fortress of Solitude. It's a bad day to be Kellex, and it's even a worse day to be a Kandorian. In this issue, Batman shows up to help with that subplot about arsonists in Metropolis, and that subplot's really going to be going somewhere. I have a feeling by the time we get to the end of this story, this isn't just a throwaway thing. There's something important involved in that. So stop on down and pick this up. This, like I said, 25% off all week long. And finally, our number 1 book for the week, Thor number 1. Thor is relaunched. Odin's son is back. Jane Foster makes sort of a guest appearance in this thing to talk to Thor a little bit. This is written by Jason Aaron. It has 2 stories in it. The first story is drawn by Mike Del Mundo, and the second story is written by Christian Ward. First story takes place with Thor in the current timeline, where he's off finding his new hammers. He has a fight with the Juggernaut. He has a fight with Namor. And hilarity ensues as he beats the crap out of all of them. The backup story takes place in the far future, where Thor is off on a mission, probably one of his last. Stop on down, pick this up. This book will be 15% off all week long, 25% off New Comic Wednesday. It has 3 variant covers: the standard cover, the design cover, and not the design cover. Oh, come on here. Oh, this guy. And the Thor Fight and Connection covers. Some sort of connecting cover. I'm not sure how they're going to do this. But it comes with these 3 covers, and while supplies last, they will be 25% off on Wednesday, 15% off all week long after Wednesday. Rafflemania winner for this week. I'm going to start announcing Rafflemania winners here because I pull it every week, and I'm not talking about it. Winner number 198 is Bertram Duggan. Congratulations, Bert. He's from Chicago, and he won a Marvel Universe Wolverine Digest trade paperback. I hope he enjoys that. Or, if not him, I hope he has some little ones in his family who would also enjoy it very much, because it is part of the Marvel Adventures series of kids' trade paperbacks. Sales for this week. The June Hero of the Month is still kids' books. All of my kids' trades and books are 25% off all week long here at the store, or all month long here at the store, but all week long too. Super Sunday sale this week for June the 17th is Thor because of this, is Thor, 25% off all of my Thor trade paperbacks, and I'm dollar day sailing all of my current and back issue Thor comics that are $4 or less. They will be $1 only all day Sunday. Stop on down, pick them up. The Alternate Reality Podcast number 76 is up. It's an all-news update. Be sure to stop off and listen to that. Rod Flash, Bo, and I talk about, the Ms. Marvel kerfuffle with Neil Adams and Mike Netzer. We talk about the WWE breaking up SmackDown and Raw, sending one to Fox, sending one back to USA, and we talk all sorts of stuff. It's big news update, so check that out. Standard Showdown is this Saturday at 11 a.m. Be sure to stop off for that. And the 2019 core pre-order sets are up. The numbers are up for it. You have until June the 23rd of this month to save. You can get a booster box for only $85 if you pre-order it by June the 23rd. You can pre-order it after that, but then the price goes up until the actual release date. Then the price will go up again. But until the 23rd, it's only $85. You can also save on fat packs, and you can also save on a case if you want to buy a case. And that's about it for today. Be sure to subscribe. This guy right down here, poke him in the head. And if you're bored, look at some of this fun stuff that's up here. And until next time, this is Comic Book Man saying, I'm not up there anymore. I'm down here. How about that? Bye!